The one thing that could destroy your dreams that most people aren't even aware of. Stay tuned. Damon here from NLP Gym. I don't have time for apathy, and neither do you. Before I get into that, if you haven't already, please click subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can get these videos on a regular basis. So apathy, we all experience it from time to time. It's nothing to be alarmed about. It's good to know that that's what you're experiencing so that you can pull yourself out of it. Sometimes apathy is a conscious choice because you're hurting and you don't want to hurt anymore. And so we shut down our feelings, we unplug them, we go to this kind of a state of not feeling. It's sort of like closing your eyes. You close your eyes, and when you open them, maybe a week has passed, maybe a month, maybe a year. If it's really bad, maybe a decade, maybe even a lifetime. Some people go their whole lives apathetic, and they never really live their true potential. Don't say that you don't care who gets elected, and so you don't vote because it's just going to be business as usual. Don't say you don't care about the food that you put into your body because we're all going to die someday. Don't say that you don't care about making money because you can't take it with you when you die. Don't say personal development is bullshit because you know some people who are into it and it doesn't do them any good. Don't say you're giving up on people because everyone is stupid and everyone's an idiot. If you don't care about the society that you live in, and you don't care about your physical health, and you don't care about your mental health, and you don't care about your own success or your own personal development, you're not living a carefree lifestyle. You're living an apathetic life. Some of the smartest people I know are really apathetic. Or, put another way, some of the most apathetic people I know are some of the smartest people I know. They're really good at making these convincing arguments about why they shouldn't care. It's really important that you steer clear of these people. They're very toxic. Their arguments tend to be so good that they're convincing, and they might even convince you. Misery loves company, so they want to confirm their reality by getting you to believe the same thing. I experienced apathy, and it ended up leading to cynicism, and it was a very dark place that I went to. And for that time that I was there, I have absolutely nothing to show for it. It did me absolutely no good. Since emerging from that time in my life, I look to find more and more ways to care about the world, to care about people, to care more about myself. And this is what energizes me. When you're apathetic, there's this sort of delusion that by unplugging from everything, that somehow you're saving energy or you're grasping at energy to hold on to for yourself, like you can bottle it up or something. But actually that drains you more. When you try to unplug from connecting with people, or rather you disconnect from people and you disconnect from yourself, that doesn't give you more energy. That doesn't save you more energy. It's like the miser who buries their money in the ground because they don't want to lose it, but your money's not going to grow there. They don't invest it. And it's the same thing with your energy. When you're apathetic, it's a lack of wanting to invest. It's more like hoarding your energy. You don't want to invest it in anyone. You don't want to invest it in yourself. And that serves no one, not even you. When I say that you should care about the world, you should care about other people, you should care more about yourself, for some people that can feel daunting, like you're taking on the problems of the world, you're taking on the problems of other people, and you're connecting to your own problems. And so this feels like it's too much for you. It's actually the exact opposite. When you really plug in and you really connect with yourself and you connect with other people, you can care about them without having to take on their problems. You can care about the world and all of its problems without feeling like you have to solve all of them. You can care about your neighbor, your friends, your family, and you can feel sympathy for them, for their problems or their issues. That doesn't mean the burden is on you to solve them. You want to connect with those feelings of sympathy, and you want to actually feel the pain of the world. At the same time, you want to feel the wonderment of the world, and you want to feel its beauty and everything that it has to offer. When you try to shut yourself off from the pain, you inevitably deaden the part of you as well that experiences the beauty. If you're going to let the beauty in, you have to let in the not so great stuff too. That doesn't mean you have to focus on it. It doesn't mean you have to spend all your time trying to solve it. It just means that you have to acknowledge that it's there. You can't experience one without the other. Really, what would it take to, and just imagine this for a second, to work on yourself, solve your problems, find the solutions, create the life that you want, evolve yourself, and at the same time care about that for other people and hope that they resolve their issues themselves and that the world resolves its problems. And where you can help out, help out. If it's too much for you to take on, no one's saying that you have to. So that burden is not on you. This is not about feeling a burden. It's not about more effort that you need to put out there. It takes a lot more effort to be apathetic than it is to care, to plug in, to engage with life, and to engage with others and engage with yourself. Connection with others energizes you. Connection with yourself energizes you. Apathy is disconnection. Reminds me of an interview that I saw with Noam Chomsky. He's 87 years old, and the guy still works. He's still writing. He's still very, very active. He's been doing this for over 50 years, and he's been pounding the same message over and over. Now, whether you agree with that message or not, that's not the point that I'm making here at all. But you have to admire his ability to produce and to keep going and to be passionate about what he's doing. And the person interviewing him said, you're 87 years old and you've been doing this for over 50 years. Do you ever get tired? Do you ever just give up? Do you ever get cynical about this? Do you ever just want to quit? And Noam Chomsky looked at him and was just like, what else? He said, what else am I going to do? Am I just going to quit? Am I just going to give up on the world? The world's going to do what it's going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do my part, basically. And he said it's not worth getting cynical about and stepping away and trying to disconnect. Stop speaking my truth. That's not going to do any good for myself or for anyone else. He might as well do everything that he's doing still and get the message out there as much as he can. And if it helps and it works, great. If it doesn't, it's better than sitting around eating potato chips and doing nothing. Caring is natural. Not caring is unnatural. Apathy is unnatural. Apathy is something we do to protect ourselves, but all it ends up really doing is dulling our senses and dulling our personalities and dulling our humanness and our sympathy for others and even sympathy for ourselves. I'm reminded of a Henry Rollins song, and there's a set of lyrics that goes like this. No such thing as spare time. No such thing as free time. No such thing as downtime. There is only lifetime. Go. I find that so inspiring that we divide these things up, we compartmentalize all these things, when really it's all life. So go for it. Check out the website, nlp-gym.com. If you follow us on Facebook, you will get real-time updates on free practice sessions and upcoming trainings. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you know someone, a friend of yours, who might benefit from this video, please pass it on to them. And if you like this video, please click like right down below, leave a comment or a question. I'd be happy to respond to you. Care more, feel more, be more. Take care.